You can now play GTA on Netflix. What? Uh, article. Come on. Here we go. Come on, I want to see the article. Here we go. Netflix lands its first big name games with the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, bro. This is what I'm looking for right here. All this is money. Free money. All right, all right. Yo, so I don't, aren't we in this like? First of all, they've replaced the word progressive with woke. Being woke does not mean you're progressive. Being progressive does not mean you're woke. Okay, Ramaswamy, you should have called it Progressive Inc., not Woke Inc. Woke has to do with psychedelics, okay? Just like the word white was changed from the word black, right? So if we're talking about Caucasian people who do not look like me, they're actually called black people if we want to use correct English because it was actually switched, I don't know, sometime some umpteen years ago from the word BLAC meaning pale skin to BLAC meaning dark skin. Now my proof is in the pudding, y'all. Shout outs to and actually that's not shout. But if you look at the other languages we have here on Earth, you have French. And if you want to talk about a Caucasian person in French, you say blanc. They would be called blanc. So a Caucasian person. If I'm talking to Joe Biden, and I'm talking and we're using French language, he would be considered a blanc person. Joe Biden is blanc, right? And if I'm talking to Joe Biden in Spanish, he would be considered a blanco person, right? Joe Biden is blanco. Now, if we were using the correct English, which they call it Old English, but it's really just real English, right? Because, um, you know, I get it, I get it where you're trying to fit in this little conundrum with Old English, but if we were using Old English, Joe Biden would be considered a black person. I'm being serious. We would describe Joe Biden as black. And, you can believe me, you cannot believe me. But I say that to say, yeah, woke, progressive, that's all garbage. But aren't we in this moment right now in time where everything's getting kind of soft? So it's like to have GTA now available to be played on Netflix, it just seems kind of harsh. Like Grand Theft Auto isn't just like an easygoing game you play like after you watch a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what the article says.
All three released initially on the PS2 and Xbox. The first 3D entry in the series, Grand Theft Auto 3, was a crossover cultural sensation when it debuted, and it is
Sorry. The top says Netflix subscribers will be able to play 3 original 3D Grand Theft Auto games on iOS and Android starting in December, according to a blog post from the streamer. There we go. All right. Now we got the shorty. Short.
All three released initially on the PS2 and Xbox. The first 3D entry in the series, Grand Theft Auto 3, was a crossover cultural sensation when it debuted, and it is credited as one of the main originators of the open-world genre, which remains one of the most popular genres in AAA games to this day. The franchise has also maintained its resonance over time. Despite releasing a decade ago, Grand Theft Auto 5 remains one of the best-selling and most played games on numerous platforms, and the mere announcement that a first trailer would be released soon for Grand Theft Auto 6 made huge waves a few weeks ago. Netflix's announcement doesn't detail what's different about these releases from the previous mobile ports of the three games, which were made by the same studio that went on to produce the enhanced editions for consoles and PCs. Further reading. With new game controller app, Netflix games move from mobile to the TV. It's worth mentioning that the enhanced editions on those platforms were divisive among fans of the series. The performance of those versions disappointed many players, and many felt that the new editions made visual changes that took away from important aesthetic aspects of the source games. Additionally, AI upscaling of some assets produced odd results, though many of those instances have since been fixed. The gameplay was still as fun as ever, though, and the new versions made it much more feasible to play the games on modern platforms than it was before. Advertisement. The addition of the GTA titles to Netflix's library marks the first time the game's service has branched significantly beyond the carefully curated indie library it has been known for to date. The company's games service gives Netflix users access to around 80 iOS and Android games as part of their existing subscriptions. Critics have hailed the company's curation of excellent titles, but most of the games have not had a lot of cultural impact yet, certainly nothing like you get with a GTA game. A rumor from a few months back said that Netflix was exploring making an original GTA game. It's unclear whether the rumor was referring to this announcement or if something else is yet to come. Netflix hasn't revealed numbers about how many people are playing its games, but Netflix Games has stolen some thunder from some other mobile game subscription services like Apple Arcade due to positive press for some of the well-crafted indies in the lineup.
All right. So we get the gist of it. I guess it's gonna be kind of working like Xbox Game Pass. Mm. In the sense of, you kind of just stream the game, which it's pretty cool, man. If they put Fortnite on there, it's over, bro. If they get Fortnite on Netflix gaming, it's about to be lit, bro. Um, wait, this wasn't it. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I'm not mad at that. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. All right.